NewsNation's Rich McHugh is in North Carolina, just outside of Asheville, one of the hardest hit areas, with an update on the recovery efforts and also the federal response so far. Rich, what have you seen today?
Hi, Marni. Well, I'm here in a place I'm calling Central Command. Basically, it's a heliport a makeshift heliport where literally 30 helicopters have come in and out this morning. It's all volunteer. Over my shoulder on this side, which you can't see, is hundreds of volunteers, mostly special ops veterans of various parts of our military, all come here in Swannanoa, North Carolina to help. It's like a hive of activity. Right now is actually a quiet period, but these choppers are going in, lifting in aid to residents over these mountains that are cut off from roads. They're getting the work done here, I gotta say, but yesterday FEMA gave a press conference and came out with certain messaging that I want you to hear. This is the administrator just yesterday.
People that have been impacted are afraid to apply for our assistance. Assistance that then they can get a hotel room. They can get reimbursement for some of the costs or damages to their home. If I can't get them to apply, I can't give them the money and the resources that they're eligible for. And we're hearing that people are afraid to apply for the assistance. So we need them to know. I've heard rumors that if you take our $750 and don't pay it back, we're going to take your home. Absolutely false.
Now, I spoke to the men and women running this operation here. The man in charge is Adam Smith. He's a former Green Beret, lives not too far from here. He says, look, what we're doing here and what we're seeing here is completely different than what you're hearing from FEMA administrators and federal officials. Here he is in his own words. Take a listen. How would you characterize the federal response here? How has it been since the beginning?
Incompetent, if we're talking about broadly speaking. Limited to no personnel. Once they did get here, they put themselves in positions, obviously, to try and create connections or contact or rapport or whatever it might be. But in the process, there's not been dedicated assistance or support. I've not seen one FEMA individual come through this location. I've not seen one FEMA truck in this town.
Now, I also spoke with Aaron Switzer. He is retired special ops from the Air Force. He's the one that's on the ground here, guiding these choppers in and out all day until darkness. I asked him basically the same question. Take a listen.
These guys, again, are coming in trying to figure out what the problem is and who's in charge while we're solving the problems. People don't care what's going to happen 2 weeks from now when they're starving. They need food, they need water, they need warmth. They need somebody to give them a hug and say, we're here to help. What do you need? All right? They don't need a government official saying, we're going to fix this.
So obviously, two very different stories here, Marni. One from federal officials in FEMA, and one from the people here on the ground that are actually just getting the work done. It's kind of impressive. It's heroic, this work that's going on here. Hopefully I'll have some more video to show you. I just went up in a chopper with them just before this hit into Chimney Rock, and the devastation is just, seeing it from the air is just, it's hard to believe. It's just the force of this water, and these residents are now cut off. Their homes are demolished. It's really hard to comprehend. So this work that these people are doing here is absolutely vital.
Rich, we heard the president a moment ago talk about the unaccounted for, and he seemed to indicate that the good news was that number is less than we had originally thought. What are you hearing there on the ground about people who are not only cut off from resources, but who are missing?
Well, it's hard to say because there's devastated pockets in all around this region. And you talk to one person, they say one thing. You talk to another person. One of our producers spoke to a woman yesterday. She says in the stretch by her home, where the river just plowed over everything, she says the officials there are saying that there could be upwards of 100 missing people. You know, I talked to a gentleman here yesterday. He said he was on a mission out of here, and what he saw, and I won't describe it for our viewers, but he saw some deceased, and he really didn't want to talk about it. So there's also that going on.
Yeah. and a lot of volunteers on the ground doing the good work and putting their own lives at risk to help those in need. Rich, thank you for the update.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.